For once, I'm not late to a Mega Construx review. In fact, this time I might be the first. Take that, Demarcation Media. Anyways, bragging aside, today we're taking a look at the FLEETCOM Mongoose from Mega. Set retails for $10 and I bought it on Amazon and it actually came pretty fast. I was surprised I was able to get this because I'm usually never able to find Mega Construx until at least a month after they release. I would have shown you guys the box art and stuff, but mine arrived completely crushed. There was even a hole in the side, which is crazy. Luckily, nothing was missing though. Taking a look at this Marine, you can really see how well they did the gray armor on this guy. I actually got two of these, but unfortunately on one of them, he had the bobbly hand issue and he had the wrong forearm entirely. So that was kind of annoying, but I can always replace it. Besides that one issue, this Marine figure is really solid. Uses Mega Construx awesome dark gray, and I think this looks really good on the Halo Infinite Marine armor. The way this dark armor contrasts with the bright green they use for the undersuit, it just looks really good, and I also really like the gold visor, even though I usually prefer the copper ones. Taking a closer look at this dude, you can actually see that he has some more printing on the armor. These include a UNSC logo on the torso, another one on one of the shoulders, and then the FLEETCOM logo on his other shoulder, which corresponds really well with the Mongoose. Something strange but cool I noticed on this guy is that, like the other Marines, they actually did print dark gray around this line around the helmet, and I think it looks good, although very subtle. It would have looked really cool if it was black though. Wanted to compare him really quickly to what, in my opinion, is the definitive edition of the Halo Infinite Marines. This guy is from the Razorback Blitz set, and I think he looks really good. And I also think the FLEETCOM Marine would make a really good bodyguard for some general or something. I'd say this figure is really good overall. I'm a little bit sad that I got the wrong arm on one of them, but hopefully I can find a replacement for that. I think it's about time we take a look at the Mongoose, and this one's really different to the ones I've built in the past, since the ones I previously built were based off of the Halo Infinite design, and this is based off of the TV show or Halo 3 or something like that. For a $10 set, it was a really fun build, and they had a lot of interesting pieces like this one that I've never seen before. I'm sure it's been in some past Mongoose, but like I said, this is the first time getting one like this. Also, this one piece on the front of the Mongoose can look really cool as a backpack on some of the Marines. Every Mongoose, there's a place on the back where you can put a figure, and it's actually got this yellow peg where you can attach the figure on its back. It's really hard to do because this piece is actually really flimsy because it's only attached by one stud. So it was really hard to get on there without taking it off. But once you wiggle them on there, I think it looks really good, and it's so much better than previous Mongooses because they would fall off a lot on the other ones. And once you get both of these guys on here, if you got two like I did, they both look really good, like they're on a scouting mission or something like that. Before we move on, here's a comparison between this Mongoose and the one from the Recon Getaway. I think both of these Mongooses are really good, and I really like the suspension from the Recon Getaway. Sadly, they weren't able to put that onto this model. I'm not really sure why. I feel like they could have incorporated it. Let me know if you guys would like to see me try and do that in another video. Before I end off this video, I wanted to talk about figures a little bit more, because this Marine has some really cool parts that you can add to other figures or add stuff to him. First up, this battle rifle. I think it would look really good with the ODST from the Hornet Recon set, and I was right because this really ties the gray from the lower limbs and upper limbs on this guy to the weapon, and I think it looks really good with him. Definitely be getting more of these battle rifles for this figure, because I have two of them. We're still looking at this ODST. I thought I'd try and put his helmet onto the Marine, and I don't think this turned out too good, but it doesn't look too bad from the other side with the Marine helmet on the ODST. Finally, I wanted to make this guy a stealthy Marine, so I took the undersuit from this Marine from the Garrison pack and then added the gray armor. And I think it looks okay, but I think it's just a little too dark. So I added it back to this, and then I just put his balaclava on. And after I did that, I gave him this backpack from the Ghost of Requiem. And I think this guy makes a pretty solid sniper. That's going to do it for this review. I really like taking a look at Mega Construx on this channel, even though it's mainly Lego. But if you are a fan of Mega Construx, leave a like and comment what you want me to do next. And I'll see you in the next one.